Any Star Trek fans? Star Trek fans? Raise your hand if you're under the age of 18. Anybody know? Put your hand down, Spawn. Yeah? It's an absinthe tasting, you're right. Alcohol's involved. If you came to an absinthe tasting and you brought your small child and you'd be offended by the concept of putting a tribble in your anus, you know, you probably came to the wrong show. So without further ado, here's another new one. This is The Trouble with Tribbles. Worked on a garbage scow near the neutral zone, and sure you've heard what occurs when a fella is alone. Well, I was mighty lonely there till I met a man named Jones, but he sold me a muff covered in fluff so I wouldn't have to spank my bone. So get yourself a tribble and then you're good to go. If you have enough quadriticale, you'll have an endless supply of hose. I grabbed myself some Vaseline and slathered up my pole. But the trouble with these tribbles, they're fuzzy and they're cute, but I can never find the hole. They're fuzzy and they're cute, but I can never find the hole. I told you it was going to be bad, and it only gets worse. Feel free to join me on the they're fuzzy and they're cute and he can never find the hole. That mate there is Scotty, he's our chief engineer, and he's never had a hose. Most don't know he's queer as Vulcan beer. I caught him with some tribbles. I said, man, are you dumb? Heed my song, you're doing it wrong. He was shoving them up his bum. Grab yourself a tribble, and then you're good to go. If you got enough quadriticale, you'll have an endless supply of hose. I grabbed myself some Vaseline, slathered up my pole. But the trouble with these tribbles, they're fuzzy and they're cute, but I can never find the hole. Well done, sir, well done. Klingon Captain Cullup, he's mean as he is shrewd, and on shore leave he got us peeved because he's very rude. We beamed all of our tribbles to Cullup and his crew, but from the yells we couldn't tell just who was raping who. So grab yourself a tribble, and then you're good to go. If you got enough quadriticale, you'll have an endless supply of hose. I grabbed myself some Vaseline and slathered up my pole. But the trouble with these tribbles, they're fuzzy and they're cute, but I can never find the hole. You guys are disgusting. Bone says these tribbles are all pregnant when they're born. I had just one, now I've 1,000, maybe more. I have so many now, I know just what to do. I think I'll start an interstellar heavy petting zoo. On K7 when I saw Mr. Jones, and I gave him what for and said, what's more, I'm here to pick a bone. That tribble that you sold me, it didn't have a hole to screw. You dope, he said, you don't screw them, you let those things screw you. So grab yourself a tribble, and then you're good to go. If you got enough quadriticale, you'll have 12 of them in your hole. Grab yourself some Vaseline, slather up your rump. Cause the nice thing about these tribbles, they're fuzzy and they're cute and you can put them in your bum. You guys are a quick study. So go back to your quarters and on your bunk you lay. You hope and pray that on our way we pass a bird of prey. Klingons hate the tribbles, they really make them go. They get irate, then they vibrate up in your hiney hole. bomb. These tribbles boldly going up in your frickin' hole. Thank you very much. I can just see the reviews now. We were having such a lovely time at the absinthe tasting and then some weirdo ruined everything. Thank you so much for coming. See you guys throughout.